What up, YouTube? We are live again. It is your boy Zulu Gullah. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. This is the second video, as mentioned earlier, where a content creator made another stream based off my stream, um, my previous stream, series of streams, where I'm telling you guys what dating really is, why you shouldn't do it. So, this particular content creator made a stream talking about don't be scared to date. Okay. And again, just like I was telling you guys to avoid or proceed in the nightlife carefully, don't really be looking for a mate in the nightlife in any areas of it. Um, I'm telling you not to date, period. I'm telling you to court, preferably court and contract as a man and overseas from a research study specific country to your liking that has a combination of quality, characteristics, habits, tradition, culture, gender role based system, as well as the beauty features that you like from a woman. Um, this is why the passport guys are winning. Uh, let me speak on that for a second because it's just like everybody else that's creating content, especially when they have panels and they have hosting guests, and you got a collection of people talking, and nobody's really saying anything. It's a bunch of talking, and it's always circle jerking. That's what I call it, circle jerking, right? They do a bunch of talking to keep the show going, but they don't never really come with real solutions and answers, right? Not like what we do over here. Okay. So the reason why passport bros are winning is because it basically boils down to countries, regardless of economic status, have social and family systems that relate to the behavior in the men and the women in regards to how the opposite sex treats each other and works together. Right. See, I witnessed this firsthand when I went to Ethiopia. Okay. Now, you can make a case about poverty, uh, class, and all that stuff. You can make a case for that. But at the end of the day, like, people are going to treat you based upon what they know, based upon their choice, their preference, how they feel. And then the more is going to show based on action, right? So the passport gentleman, in a nutshell, the basic answer to this is they see a certain response and action from women. That's the bottom line. There's nothing to really argue about anything else. When you see a particular response and an action, and the action is consistent, and the action is um, viewed by you as the receiver of it, and it shows to be genuine, and it shows to be like clockwork, like automatic without asking, and then it in turn makes you respond as well. So you do the things necessary to complement that action. See, this is why the passport bros are winning, and nobody wants to talk about the real, actual science of what the fuck is going on. You go somewhere, you make yourself presentable, you show yourself to be of quality. Also, you go to this place because you have an interest in this place, and you receive a certain response and a certain type of treatment, and it invokes in you higher interest, uh, more willingness to engage and participate and take on. And then when you receive a certain amount of treatment from one specific person, particularly a woman, it makes you do the things naturally that you would do for any woman, right? Now, I've proven what dating is. I've proven the history of dating. I proved that dating basically started out in the late uh, 1800s, particularly the 1890, 98, somewhere in there, right before the 1900s. It was modeled around uh, a man chasing his love who was finding out his woman had many suitors in the city. Sex in the City, first version of it, right? First version of the modern woman in the city, multiple men. We've went through the whole course of action of how it is dealing with multiple people for various reasons. How women control and they have a monopoly on multiple men that you will never be able to determine as to who and how many. And then also the fact that originally in natural order, women are not supposed to be dealing with multiple men. And men, just to be fair, you men, yeah, you can be a whoremonger male or you can deal with a lot of women, but the deserving man who has a lot of women is the man who has the finances and resources and the discipline and has the structure and goes about it a certain way. I broke that shit down years ago of how to go about polygyny, your polygyny construct. Um, but they want to keep the show going. They want you guys to continue to believe that you're supposed to date. They want to try to present dating something as it has to be done, as it's necessary, it is the only step, process, and procedure you can take to find a helpmate, which is not fucking true. It's just not. And by now, you should be able to look and see the jig is up. When you got a bunch of men who can't find a suitable mate, a bunch of men is frustrated. You got two different types of male spaces dealing with men's issues in regards to response to the opposite sex and their behavior over the past decades. And then you see the statistics, that show that you're going to likely be divorced if you get married, that the marriage rate is low, the divorce rate is high, and women are initiating damn near uh, almost 80% of divorces and shit. Some in certain categories are at a 90% divorce rate. You got black women, on 12% of black women married, and the other 88% likely to never get married. It's and everybody's been dating for decades now. Like dating really works, really. It's not about being scared, it's just fucking stupid. It's dumb. It don't work, and it's the wrong way to go about seeking a helpmate. We cracked the code. I'm just gonna do a whole stream on why the code is being cracked, how the code is being cracked, what art has been cracked, which codes have been cracked. I'm just gonna do a whole stream on it. That's what I'm gonna do because you guys aren't going to make it if you don't listen. You know what I'm saying? By no means am I perfect. By no means do I know everything, but I'm telling you exactly what I know. I'm telling you what I research. I'm telling you from experience. I'm telling you why I get the results that I get now. I'm telling, matter of fact, let's just cut the bullshit. Let's cut the bullshit. The next stream is going to be why I try to date and have a relationship while red pill, and the red pill doesn't even work in a relationship with a modern woman or even trying to date modern women. The red pill only protects you if you just basically just bypass these knuckleheaded, pig-headed women out here and stay out this dating process. That's the only way it works because it just makes you aware. If you really absorbing the red pill, it'll make you say, you know what? I can't even date these women. I can't even interact with them. Not on a interest level to seek out a helpmate level. I can't do it. If you try to go out here and date and be in a relationship, red pill, it's not gonna work because that woman is not going to conform. And all she gonna do is constantly red flag you to the point to where you're gonna get to the point to where you're gonna get rid of her. And I had to get rid of the last relationship. I tried the shit, man. I tried to be red pill in a relationship. It don't work. The only way you can be red pill in a relationship is if you go outside the country to a better culture. That's the only way. Unless you down with the pump and dump game and thumbing through women and not caring, you could find somebody who will fuck with you and you fuck with them, but it still won't never be in a relationship. It'd be some type of situationship, some type of agreement, arrangement, some type of transaction. But all in all, you're not going to get a fulfilling relationship, uh, particularly from utilizing dating, but especially with a modern woman and being red pill. It just don't work. The red pill won't allow you to not deal with red flags. It just won't. So don't be fooled by these guys. They want to keep you dating. I mean, ignore this phone call. They don't want that goofies. But this content creator, man, he been piggybacking off my streams and trying to do the polar opposite of what I've been saying, you know. But by all means, look at the results. Don't take my word for it. Don't take my word for it. Look at the results. If dating worked, marriage would work, and you wouldn't have a high divorce rate and you wouldn't have a low marriage rate. That is the building block to marriage and also linked to divorce. Everybody's dating. Everybody's dealing with multiple people for various reasons. Everybody's had too many partners. Everybody's had too much sex. And if you tried a relationship, if you tried marriage, some people's old cravings come back to haunt them, and that leads to less marriages and more divorces because people can't get control of their cravings and comparing the people that they're currently with to the people of their past. The streets do call. Nobody's telling the truth. I'm telling the truth. I'm telling you what it is. And it's up to you. So take my advice. Don't date. Court and contract, preferably court and contract overseas to a better culture. And you'll be fine. It takes work. You're not going to be able to mingle like you want. You're not going to be able to have access to the woman like you want. You're going to have to accept long distance. But I mean, what do you got to lose? I mean, you're getting shitted on over here, so why? I mean, what do you got to lose? I'd rather deal with long distance than get shitted on in my face. I'm sorry. That's just me. And you're gonna get shitted on in your face here locally, and you're gonna be with a ran through woman, and you're gonna have to, figure out how you're gonna move out in public without being embarrassed or in an awkward situation because this woman done ran around town already before you met her. When you can deal with a little long distance, eventually either get your woman over here or you go over there and don't nobody know you. And I can assure you she has done less than what this knucklehead woman or women do over here. Far less. So let me just end this stream, man, and I'm gonna prep y'all. I'm gonna organize these other streams for y'all shortly, but I gotta make some phone calls to take care of some business. It's your boy Zulu Gullah. Like, share, subscribe, comment, man. I'm out.